excuse me. So tonight, let me connect my phone to. Tonight, I just want to, kind of recap my life and where I'm at, as well as just notate or annotate and have something that's historically sound. I'm just joking. But I really want to have something down as far as where I want to be, what I want to do with everything. And that noise in my headphones is killing me. So, and I hope you're not hearing it, that buzzing sound. So let me just trying to find. Can play my own music in the background for now, so I can get rid of that buzzing, because that's annoying.
My recording go. You recording?
It's no.
Never knew her. Never knew
Alright, that noise is still there, but it's all good.
Big. Never knew her. Wouldn't pack this kid.
So, where do I start? Right now, I'm in True by Hilton in Lehigh, Utah. So I'm in Lehigh, Utah, and I'm just chilling right now, man, looking outside, thinking about where I was last year. And technically last year this time I was downtown, Salt Lake City, SLC, and man, just to see where my life has really gone and see where I'm headed, I can't believe that this time around I fixed my car up myself, got out of here myself, and stayed in the hotel myself, and feeding myself, all that stuff. It's just kind of mind blowing to me, if you ask me. So this conversation is so apropos with this song playing in the background, because you have that feeling in the back of your head, man, what happens if I don't succeed? I feel successful for sure, but what happens if I don't achieve the dreams that I have for myself? And excuse me, I'm just thinking man, if I can get this far, I know I can get to where I want to be, as far as entertainment and as far as working to work for myself and working to better position my family and be able to upgrade their life as well as mine. I try to get away from that mentality, but at the same time, it's hard to get away from that mentality if that's kind of the driving force in you. And and the reason I wake up every day, I think about my family, I think about my friends, I think about the people that betrayed me, the people that supported me, and then the people in between. Every day I think about that, about what I'm doing, and am I where I'm supposed to be? Am I, I know God put you where you belong, but just as a human, I always think about, am I where I'm supposed to be? Am I making the right decisions? It's intimidating at times to feel like you have a burden, such a large responsibility, not burden. And I feel like I do, to really achieve great things, as far as letting my light shine to the world.
Somebody gives you an opportunity,
And that's where I'm at. It's hard because
quality people aspire for more
of the losses, because man, them losses be hurting, and you get to the win, and it's the losses hurt so bad that the wins don't make up for it at times. I'm thinking about Daddy, Dalen, and David, and Dolly. Look, nah, but for real, I think about them guys, and how losing them just impacted me so much. And man, I want to be back to who I was. You know, I want to be back to, you know, who I felt I was before taking those L's. But man, it really ain't no returning back. So how do I manipulate my psyche in order to trudge through it, figure out how to do better, figure out how to focus, figure out how to find that happiness outside of my vices, and find that happiness through a process of a process of what's what I'm looking for, like a process of maturing, a process of mindfulness and being present. It get hard thinking about, you know, the people that I felt like were stronger than me, no doubt, and to see to lose them is hard, and to lose them is it forces you to self-reflect in a way that you never had. Because oftentimes I'm like, man, like these are the people I went to. These are the people like I heralded as such beasts of strength and quintessential strength, you know, and how do I better reflect and personify what they represented to me. I really want to represent that to other people, and Heavenly Father do be looking out as far as the tough times, and a lot of my lessons now have transitioned into bought lessons. I was talking to my mom just now and telling her about my situation, where I'm at and stuff, and she was just like, you know, mom's job is never done. So I think she appreciates being able to be there for me and still give me guidance and insight, and I appreciate her for sure, being there and being able to being willing to talk to me. A lot of people don't have that relationship with their mom, and a lot of people don't have an understanding with their family. So I'm blessed to have such a large family, and for all of us to really be on a decent page enough to hit each other up and talk more. And I'm thankful for my cousin Chandra, and every day she's hitting up the messenger chat and kind of inspired others to do the same and to hit us up and just say hi. You know, that's really real once you think about it, being able to just say hi. You know, enjoy your day, y'all, in the mornings or afternoons or evenings or just randomly. You know, she's a heavy proponent of hitting each other up and being family, and she was like, that's the way the twins would want it, and that's real life. You know, don't shoot the messenger. As far as if you don't talk to somebody or you don't appreciate who they are or they annoying to you, nah man, hit them up or listen to them, because oftentimes this guy, he talking to you through other people. Even I don't care who you are, I'm gonna listen to you. You know, I mean, you know, I'm being reasonable within reason. I mean, excuse me, but it's man, it's a part of that mindfulness. It's a part of that humility. It's a part of that responsibility to listen to others, and you gotta really listen to what God's saying, and you gotta really be in the moment to hear His whisper, you know. So that's that. I would like to say I'm looking across at this building, and I just seen this janitor working, or he might have been a person, I don't know, but I mean, my bad, he might have been a staff member and not not a janitor. I say that to say I remember when I was being a janitor and I was watching the 85 South show on my way here, and Isaiah John, he was talking about him being a janitor, and they was saying, man, that's such an OG job, and that's so real because I remember when I was a custodian or a janitor, I did that a lot of times for different places, and just having those crummy jobs, I mean, grubby jobs, not crummy, but grubby, you know, where you like, yeah, you're expecting to get dirty or you're expecting to have something crazy happen. So, you know, I didn't deal with that in multiple places, and even now it's humbling, but you learn so much from your coworkers and where they are in life. I remember when I was in Muncie and I was working at the Northside Middle School, and man, I thought that was like some of the hardest work I had ever done as far as mentally going to work and having to stay up late. It felt like, you know, I was working like 4 to midnight, so just like, you know, messing up your sleep schedule, and mentally, you know, it's hard to adapt to, you know, you're doing the same thing, repetition every day, and you know, you're cleaning the same spaces, and you know, you're dealing with the same people, and building that camaraderie is just, man, it's crazy how far you feel like you go compared to where you are. You feel like you're not gonna ever get away from that position you in, and most people say you gotta have a plan, and right now I don't have a plan. I ain't gonna hold you. You know, I just turned 31 at the end of February, so that's like a month ago, and it's mind bending. It's mind, like, it's just a mind. It's just mind blowing to think about, you know, no plan and I got this far, but I'm not saying that's the most efficient way. I really want to become more efficient and figure out where I want to be, what I want to do. Like, I know what I want to do. Is getting there has been such a chaotic process, unsettling process at the same time, and I'm happy to progress to where I have progressed and not be and to still be cognizant of still be cognizant of those losses again, like still allow myself to implement the lessons that I learned from all of those chaotic times to be able to get to where I'm at. It's incredible to me, and I'm not trying to I'm not bragging, I'm just saying that I don't know where I would be without my faith, my family, and I'd probably say discernment, you know, and trusting my gut has been tough, but, you know, follow your gut, because it's not going to be lied to you. You might be scared a little bit, but trusting your gut is the best thing that you can do for yourself, for your future self, for
y'all know this It's that Pauly J.
the
straight
progress
through,
of
huh?
yourself. Ooh, excuse me.
Y'all was getting together.
Okay.
Pauly J was out in the field.
So
That's when Corona
I
hit.
want to go back
That's
to
when things got real.
the same time last
I
year. I was
lost my
going
dad,
to
my car, my job, my girl, my will.
General
I
Conference.
lost my
Shout out to the
pride
Church of
this
Jesus
year.
Christ of
I lost my
Latter-day
pride
Saints,
Now I'm feeling
aka
busy.
LDS, baby. We out here. So
Opportunity and one 'cause the whistle blew. And
I remember
down
feeling
proud,
so
Paul J.
anxious,
Wonder
feeling
whistle blew. Learn how to be
like
myself.
I don't know what's about to happen.
Hey,
Feeling like
learn how to speak well.
like kind of giddy a little bit, and
All my life
I felt
been through hell.
intimidated also.
Got work,
But
the
now that
rest
I'm
is him.
my feet are wet, you know what I mean, and I'm getting better at
Jesus, he meant to make me three. Who am I kidding?
I'm getting better
Pauly J,
at
God MC, made in his image.
understanding our culture and understanding, like, kind of enduring to the end how we are attempting to be perfect like our Heavenly Father, but we are never going to be that perfect. But it's the concept of going forward. It's the process of, you know, getting better every day. That's what I, outside of the discipline, that's the biggest thing I appreciate about the church. But I say that to say that now, when I go back tomorrow, it's gonna be amazing to be able to soak up
Neither one was right there.
to soak up the moment, you know, have a appreciation, because now I understand better about the scarcity in tickets and how people don't go, and everybody don't get to go to conference, which leads me into life in general. Everybody don't get to make it. So I had a tweet earlier that was like, that's it, to know that you have to be betrayed and keep going is such a is 1,000% guts, or something like that. Oh, and to keep going is 1,000% guts, and it take a lot of guts to know that everybody ain't gonna make it, but you got to keep on striving and keep on going forward. That's where I'm at with it right now, where I don't know who still gonna be here, who's not, but I gotta take care of myself. I gotta do my part as far as what's next, and as far as what's what I'm looking for.
I'll figure out something jazzy to say.
My bad. I started zoning out for real, because this kind of stuff just intrigues me, thinking about life, and ain't that Tupac, life the way it is? No, that's Snoop. My bad. Thinking about life and how the way it is. I don't know. I ain't imagine this, man. And I'm sure God gonna blow my mind. People say that to me, but I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to believe it. And I'm starting to understand the past a lot better, and being able to process the past is so important to you molding the future. So yeah, that's that. I'm going back to school for animation. I'm undecided right now because I kind of been dragging my feet. I don't know where I'm gonna be. I don't know if this gonna be online or, you know, in person, blah blah blah. That's kind of the hard part, but I do know that entertaining others is a passion of mine. Like, helping others and bringing a smile to others' faces is just a passion of mine. So that's really the main thing. If I can learn how to do this, then I would feel much better as far as can feel much better. Sorry, I can feel much better on what's next. And I don't know, it's something about learning and learning on another outlet in which to be creative with excites me and gets me anticipating what that will bring, what that gift will bring, learn how to do that. So I really want to bring all my gifts together, one big gift sandwich, wrap it up and deliver it to you mofos, and really create something that will
my success does not equate to making you starve. You got the baggage, darling. You are with the kid. I got the baggage too, boo. So what gives? I don't mind waiting.
Spark
God, is that what this is?
another person to pursue what they want to pursue, and spark another person to understand that life is not as difficult as we make it at times. So, you know, tough times don't last, tough people do. Keep it pushing, man, and be a friend to people. And I really wanted to touch on that because, you know, it hurts me when I can't be a friend to somebody, or like I can, but man, I just get so excited about like being in people's lives and impacting others. It pushes people away, being so warming and being way like, because you got, I imagine that too. I think about that too. I know myself, and I know how excitable I am, and how being in somebody's life and pushing them gets me just hyped. Like when I see somebody that's themselves and genuinely understand how being yourself works, and, you know, seeing their potential energy is my, like, everything. When I feel that potential energy, I feel that where you going, I can see where you going, you know, it makes me want to like literally push, like just push you, and it might not be in a sense of motivating you, but it can be overwhelming for people, and I understand that. But at the same time, when that goes away, I think when I recant that energy, it is missed and then misinterpreted as I don't mess with them, and that's not the thing. It's more so I feel as though it's more like a self-reflection, like, okay, I'm doing too much, I can feel it, or maybe I'm not, or maybe I am. But to me personally, it's a personal thing. The man in the mirror is saying, you might be doing too much right now, or, you know, I'm heavy on listening to my spiritual promptings. So if I'm being told to step away or like not do too much, then that's what I'm gonna do. It's just hard at first because I'll be going from 0 to 100 like 3 days of knowing somebody. I'll be like so hyped, like, oh man, this person is so cool. I think that, you know, and I don't know. I mean, over time I get like really chill with people, and if you really know me, you really know like I'm not really that excitable all the time. It's just I have my moments, and you just so happen to be in that moment. Like me and Brooke was talking about how and I really got to interview her because I feel like our conversation will be so dope, because we be seeing eye heavy as far as people, and as far as like pushing people, and as far as like being misread or misinterpreted. But anyhow, when I'm in crowds, I can feel that energy, and it kind of just like, that energy pushes my energy up, feeling so much positive, like feeling that Holy Spirit and feeling that spirit in general. It just like, it ramps me up really fast, and then my mindfulness and being in the moment, it ramps me up so high, and then like coming down from that is so difficult. It's very difficult. So when I am not ramped up, it's interpreted as a depression, almost. So having those like extreme highs and like being ramped up, and then like just being regular and calm are two different people. You know, I still enjoy humor and I still enjoy laughing all the time and being up, but just not as up. If it's just one-on-one, or if it's just like, you know, in a small group. But that's that.